I'm going to be doing something that's different than what I normally do. Today I'll be doing a diecast haul. Now, here are the diecast that I have. First of all, I'll show you the first one. They're mostly Looney Tunes diecasts. You can see it goes like, it has like a little cartoon right there. But this is from the Monte Carlo. I don't know if I can try to focus it. The I don't know if you can see it right there. Monte Carlo 400 rematch. It was a race back in like the early 2000s, back in I think the late 90s, early 2000s. By looking at the model of the car. Now as you can see, it sort of. I'm gonna try to open it right now, and I'll show you the cool car inside, and I'll show you the cool things inside. So, first of all, here is the card. Here's first of all the card. It's just a small little Looney Tunes cartoon. It has Mike Skinner in it, which sort of has his thing up there. I don't even know. So it's a Mike Skinner car. I think no, sorry, Jeff Green. I got Nick confused. Mike Skinner coming later in the episode. Don't worry. So Jeff Green. I think the Action 10. See, there's obviously drivers like Steve Park and other drivers in this. I don't know why all the sponsors are gone, but for some reason they are. I don't know if I could focus it in. So I'll show you from afar. There it is. Yeah, but let's have a look at now. Of course, it has a collect them all thing. Now I have collected. I think. Hold on. I've collected just about a couple of them. I've not collected all of them, but I've collected just about. Hold on, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. I mean, I've collected most of them, but not all of them. So the first car, I should do this in chronological order, but I'm going to do it in random order. So here's what the 30 car looks like. This is Jeff Green's number 30 car. I'll show you a little bit of the left side. Of course, it is Daffy Duck from this. I think it's Daffy Duck. I have not watched the Looney Tunes cartoon, but it's just Daffy Duck because I tried to get it focusing. The camera won't focus for some stupid reason. I think you can barely see it there. Jeff Green, Daffy Duck. Yeah, Jeff Green. So it's Jeff Green, Daffy Duck. So it's a cool, nice design. I like the road design on the front on the car. Of course, America Online, AOL. That company went out of business in 2017, by the way. I like the cool white and black, and obviously the red, white, and blue on the top of the hood to represent, of course, America, and the yellow of AOL. And overall, it's a neat design, honestly. The fact that they're able to implicate the Looney Tunes, blue, of course, for the background, the sky, and the blue for, of course, America Online. And sadly, this company didn't go anywhere. And I bet this car finished. I think this car finished pretty poorly in the race, considering that Mike Skinner didn't do that well. So, yeah, but a pretty good-looking car, and I would rate this probably a 7 out of 10, because I just don't know why because I think the colors, it could be better, but, so I'm going to move on real quick. So, moving on to our second car, we have the actual Mike Skinner car from the exact same race, the Monte Carlo 400. There's an actual good shot of it, Monte Carlo 400 rematch. It's a Kodak car, and I've gotten more of these. Actually, I'll show you in another episode, because I'm late in bed. I just got home from work. So here it is. Here's the thing. Again, another car, just like this one, just like the Daffy Duck one. There's a cartoon, and this is a focus shifting cartoon right here. By the way, let's just show you, look at that. It's cool. Okay. And then there's the number, of course, the number 4. It has the exact same stand thing, collect them all. Now I have the 30 and the 4, and I also have the 25. I'll show you that one. I'll show you that in a later episode though, because I want to be able to show you. I want to be able to show you guys all of them, and I'll show you all of them in later episodes. Because I can't just. I'll show you them on a span of later episodes, not just one big episode. So here it is. First of all, the number 4 car. So this is Mike Skinner's car. Obviously, I like I think it has a cool sunset design on it. But overall, it looks like basically one of his normal schemes that he would drive for most of his season. Of course, the Kodak yellow and Kodak red, the iconic colors for Kodak, and of course the yellow and red. And I mean, really, it's really sort of his normal scheme. Just a road down there in the bottom, and of course the little, I forgot what his name was. And of course the Yosemite Sam. That's the guy's name. I looked it up on the box thing. So, Yosemite Sam right there, and I don't know if I can get a good picture of him. Yeah, there it is, Yosemite Sam. So, normally, it just looks like his normal car, but there's just a little road design, and, yeah, basically it's the same exact thing. So, yeah. On the back, of course, it has, like, a little fade down to red, and on the front, it's the same thing, but it's fade out to gray. So, I think they're able to implement the they're able to implement a sunset design into their normal scheme. But overall, I wouldn't say that this is a different scheme. It just is sort of like they sort of use their colors to the advantage. I would rate this say about a 6 out of 10 because they could have probably gotten more out. And unfortunately, and yeah, that's what I have to say about those cars. Now, unfortunately, unfortunately, that's the last Looney Tunes car we have for this set. But fortunately, that won't be the last car we have for this. That won't be the last car we have for this set. So, I don't know if you saw from the box, the Mark Martin number 6 Team Caliber Pit Stop. I don't know what this is, but Mark Martin number 6 Team Caliber Pit Stop. From 2001, issue 13, and 2001 edition. Now, I actually got a 2-for-1 deal with this, because I got this at, like, a shop. I got this at what is it? I got it at, like, a thrift shop, so I had a 2-for-1 deal, and the second car I got is upcoming. I'll show you in the part 2, and the car is basically, it's you might recognize it, and it's basically pretty infamous, and I know y'all are probably not going to... I know once I show you guys the car, you guys are going to be pretty shocked of why I would buy it. But honestly, this is Mark Martin's car, and the 2001 car, basically, it's not really well known for anything, unlike the second car that I'll show you. So, it's a Pfizer car, of course, a Pfizer, and of course, I couldn't have the regular actual scheme, which is sponsored by Viagra, because Viagra could be interpreted as an inappropriate or not kid-friendly sponsor, even though they make butt wipes. I'm pretty sure. I hope it's butt wipes. I hope it's not something sexual, because I want to earn money from this video. Though considering my subscriber count, I probably won't. So this is the 6 of Mark Martin. I like the little number 6 there. Pfizer. Yeah, Pfizer. It's basically like his normal number 6 scheme. I mean, I do like the difference of color, compared to his normal number 6 scheme. But it still has the normal colors and still has recognizable blue and white colors. And the exact same thing I could say about the Valvoline scheme. It has a normal, that it has those iconic colors. And of course, I mean, if you look at this as a normal outsider fan, you're saying, oh, this doesn't look any different. But you do notice the cool, I do like this cool design, how it spreads out and shows the Pfizer logo on the hood right there. This Pfizer logo is pretty good. I did get a Pfizer vaccine, by the way. It's pretty funny. So, again, Pfizer on there, and they couldn't show the actual sponsor of this because of safety recognition and the fact that they don't want to. They have to make this kid friendly, and I mean, I would say it's a pretty good call. I do like the tortoise on it, the Ford tortoise, and this cool back. You see there's the back end, the blue and white, and sort of has like the iconic, Mark Martin sort of jaggedy look right there. Overall, it looks like a pretty good car, and overall, I do like the number 6 on top. And honestly, I would love to see someone throw back to this, honestly, for throwback weekends. So if anybody knows anybody at Roush, just say, hey, maybe they should throw back to this. Anyway, now let's move on to the final diecast of part number 1. I'll do part number 2 tomorrow, by the way. So, here's. So the final diecast we have is this one. It's a pretty special one. Hot Wheels Racing Model Car. The Hot Wheels Racing Model Car. Now, yes, this is Hot Wheels who made it. Now, this is a Hot Wheels Racing Pit Crew Collector's Edition of Terry Labonte. Now, Terry Labonte has a cool car. As you can see, the Jackman, all those other people. Now, the cool thing about this car is that it doesn't just come with his golden Kellogg's car, but it comes in a pit box as well. Now, I was originally going to buy, you know, like, cool. There's a really cool thing. I'll probably try to put it up on the screen for you guys. Sadly, I don't have a screen share or something. If I did, I would show you guys it. But anyway, I would probably show you guys it. But, of course, this is, what is it? What was I going to say? It's pretty similar to any other cars. I mean, other than it being a golden cornflakes car. I forgot what I was going to say about that crap. Now, it's basically just a normal car, honestly. And I do like it, but now, of course, it's on a stand, by the way. So here it is. Here is your 5 car. Yes, it is on a stand. I don't know why it's on a stand. It just is. Now, I want to show you guys. Now, actually, I was gonna buy original. I was gonna actually buy like the number 12 or 55 and other cars. But the thing is, they actually had them as because those are also those cars. But then I realized those cars weren't actually the actual cup cars. Those were like hot rod cars, but they had the schemes painted on them, which is still pretty cool. But I mean, I don't think it would fit in the brand name of it wouldn't fit with my channel, because this is of course about NASCARs. This isn't about cars like because yes, I do have Matchbox cars. Crap. I mean, it's for cars like this, and not for cars like. Yeah. I mean, I'm supposed to review car. I basically what I do is I review cars like this. I don't review cars like this. These are not the cars I review. These are the cars I review. So, yeah. And also, I will do stop motion random cuts, because I'm pretty sure, I feel like it's not because I'm just reviews, it's just because I'm bored. I don't even know what to do else on my channel. But, I'll get on to the review pretty soon. Okay, back to the review. The number 5 car is, of course, a very good car. The problem is, it is on a stand. I didn't realize that until, when I just opened it. And then I just realized it was on a stand. I thought this was just a car with a cool pit box. But, honestly, the stands are not that hard to get off, I think. But, honestly, this is, of course, his golden Kellogg's car. Not his regular yellow and red one. This one that's on the box. But his golden one. Now, of course, this one does look different to this one. This one, of course, is yellow and white. Of course, he has the white hood, obviously. And, of course, he has the normal, yellow. But one thing that's different is that this car does not have the red on the back. This car is gold on the back, as well as instead of a yellow tint, it is a gold tint. And, hold on. I was going to see. By the way, of course, with that being said, the red is, of course, not on the top either. Which means that normally where the red is, there's gold. I don't know why they did this, but they probably did this for some limited edition, collector's edition thing. By the way, I found this at a place. At this cool place. I would send you guys a link, but I don't want them to get, over, because they got a lot of cool places. I'll send you guys a link, if I find it. But this is the 5 car. And, of course, one thing, though, this car does look like a normal 5 car. The only problem I have about it is, of course, the fact that the number 5 is stretched out. This does not look like this number 5. I don't know if we get a good shot at it, because the guy's in the way, but this number 5 does not look like this number 5, or this number 5. but I mean, this is sort of close, but this one's just not close at all. Especially that weird little top hat thing they're trying to do. Of course, I love the little, of course, they have a lot of Kellogg's things. They have a Starburst logo on the back, which is really good, because they really hit it well with the brand recognition. Of course, I don't know if you can see it, little Quaker State logo. And, what is that? Oh, I gotta look at something. And, I don't know what this says. Like something, and I don't even know. Anyway, I'm in the middle of the stream.
Oh.
Yeah. Hold on. So, it says Frosted Flakes, but... So this is the Kellogg's Corn Flakes car. My dad just came in there, told me it's time for bed. So I'm going to wrap it up, of course. But this is number 5 car. I'll tell you part 2 tomorrow. And my dad will actually talk about some of the cars, because I'm kind of tired of this, and I'm kind of bored. And I don't know if you guys would like my dad coming on here, but he's going to come on here. He's going to talk about some of the cars. So, anyway, I'm going to have to try to, me and my dad are going to, I'm going to have my dad help me try to get this car off the stand, tonight. And, of course, this is a great looking car. I have and now coming up tomorrow, hold on, I gotta do something. Coming up tomorrow, by the way, yeah, that was not a whip crack, that was me clapping. Coming up tomorrow, we will have more cars, and including, we'll have some more cars that I will not tell. Actually, you know what, fine, I will tell them. We'll have cars including the 10 car of Johnny Benson and his team, and his teammate, which is known for what, and his unfortunate teammate from that race, as well as two Hendrick Motorsports cars coming up tomorrow. As always, this has been NASCAR Tiger. This is my first ever diecast. Well, this is not my first ever diecast review. I'm pretty sure there are probably more, considering my channel's been around for a long time. But anyway, this is my first ever diecast review I've actually sort of done, and I hope you guys liked it. Actually, and I should rate the 6 car. So I'm gonna rate the 6 car 8 out of 10. Actually, not 8 out of 10. I would say 4 or 5 out of 10, because I mean, it doesn't really look that good compared to his other schemes. And I would rate this car easily about 4. I would rate this car about 4 or 5 out of 10. And honestly, I'd rate this car better. I'd probably rate this car 6 out of 10. But 4 or 5 out of 10 for this car, and that's 6 out of 10 for this. And because this car just doesn't really look that good. I don't like how the gold sort of message on it. I don't really like how sort of flop with the logo design. This one's pretty good, and I like this one a lot. But anyway, that's been NASCAR Tiger. I hope you enjoyed this diecast haul. I'll be sure to include some more diecast. Coming up tomorrow, we'll have the diecast of, I don't know if I could focus on it, Joe Nemechek, as well as, hold on, and as well as Jimmy Johnson. So Joe Nemechek and Jimmy Johnson will be some of the diecast, and hold on. I don't know if you, but here's Jimmy Johnson. Here's one more look at the card, by the way. Here's one more look at the card. I'll show you. Dale Jr. is the Looney Tunes. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is the Looney Tunes. Kerry Earnhardt is Yosemite Sam. Rest in peace. The late Bobby Hamilton as Marvin the Martian. Kevin Hart's Tasmanian Devil. Jimmy Johnson is Sylvester and Tweety. Roadrunner Willie Coyote is Terry Labonte. Bugs Bunny is Jeff Gordon. Of course, we all know that car did not race. And Robbie Gordon was Pepe Le Pew. Jeff Green was Daffy Duck. Joe Nemechek Speedy Gonzalez. And once again, Yosemite Sam is for Mike Skinner. That is my thing. I'll wrap it up now, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.